Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nathan Hamilton, and this is a short review, and today we will be looking at Fast and Furious 6. Fast and Furious 6, initially, I was very excited for. I mean, honestly, before going in, I was very excited because I wanted to see where they were going to go and how they were going to pull off what they promised in the last movie. Now, brief rundown of the series. I love the first one and I love the second one. The first one, was really, really good. The second one also. It continued Brian's side of the story. And then the third one, I felt was a really good movie. It's just it didn't have any of the main characters in it until the very end, and you saw Dom. Now, with that being said, I thought the Fast and Furious franchise was done after that. 2006, I thought it was over. I thought, Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift was it. Then in 2008, I heard that Vin Diesel and Paul Walker both signed on for a sequel. And I thought, how are they going to pull this off? And I watched it's pretty much considered the reinvigoration of the franchise, the fourth one, which I thought, it was pretty good. It had Justin Lin coming back as the director, and it had Chris Morgan as the screenwriter, and, in order to get the story restarted, they had to take some risks. They had to do things in the story that, would generally be considered taking a risk. And then this film franchise really hit a good stride with Fast 5, which I never thought in a million years I would be excited for, because I thought after the third one it was done. But now, here we are reviewing the sixth one, and it just seemed to me that this franchise just kept getting better and better. I'm going to try and refrain from doing any spoilers whatsoever. I'm going to try and refrain from that. If I slip up, I'm sorry. I really am. But, okay. This film starts out as a bit of a... it starts up, you see how the franchise came to be. You see all the characters and all this, and, it was actually a really good opening. And the curious thing, which... this really isn't that bad of a spoiler. I'm sorry if you consider this a spoiler, but the title that came up when, after the credits were all said and done was Furious 6. Not Fast and Furious 6, just Furious 6. Don't know why they didn't change the promotional stuff. I guess maybe it would have costed too much money, but hey. Anyway, Fast and Furious 6, or Furious 6, watching it, I found myself caring for the characters. I mean, honestly, The Rock, or Dwayne Johnson as Hobbs, was awesome. I love that they added The Rock into this series. That they added Hobbs. The character Hobbs is, a no nonsense, in which I think that's what you see. It's all about good script chemistry, good story chemistry, and I think this franchise has that. I think the characters are what make this into such a great franchise. Number one, as I already mentioned, Hobbs. You have Dom, you have Brian, you have Mia, you have Letty returning, which I'm not going to give away anything about how she's back. You have Tej, you have Roman, you have Giselle, and you have Han, and you also have Gina Carano coming in as one of Hobbs' associates. She works for the CIA. But anyway, while watching this film, I found myself caring for these characters. I don't know what it is. I don't know how Chris Morgan and Justin Lin pull this off. They made me actually care for the characters. And I'm happy to say that this was a very entertaining film. The set pieces is another thing. The characters, and I left out set pieces. The action set pieces. Like the flip cars that you saw in the trailer. Those are awesome. I really can't express how awesome those are. Just the action in it is very good. Everything is very well done. But anyway, during the film, I was constantly enthralled. I never found myself bored at any point during it. afterthoughts. How this franchise just keeps building and just keeps... I actually consider this as good as, if not better than, Fast 5, because it's bigger, it's grander, it's got mystery to it. And you actually care more for these characters in this. I actually felt myself caring more for the characters in this one than I did in Fast 5, which I thought would be impossible, but it happened. Anyway, stay for after the first part of the credits. There will be a thing in the credits. You know, vehicles in this movie, you know, were operated by professionals. Stay for right after that. There is an awesome exposition. There is an awesome little thing there that is detrimental to the continuation of the franchise, which I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm actually excited for the next one as well. Fast and Furious 7. How am I excited for this? I have no idea. But anyway, if you like what I've said today, hey, comment, subscribe. If not, hey, shoot me your 2 cents. Dislike the video if you want. It doesn't really matter to me. Please don't dislike the video. But anyway, I can't believe I'm still excited for this franchise. Post-production, I'm actually sad to see Justin Lin go from the director's chair. But I feel like a very talented director has stepped in. However, I'm curious to see how he'll do the action scenes. Justin Lin is gone, but James Wan is stepping in. James Wan, the director of the original Saw movie, Insidious, Death Sentence, just a great director all around, a great suspense director all around. I'm curious of how to see he'll do action, how he'll do the action scenes. Sad to see Justin Lin go, but heck, I'm excited for the next one, and I can't wait to see it. Anyway, this is Nathan Hamilton. This has been a short review, and I'll see you later.